Hi guys, MegaMat1254 here again, and today I'm going to be doing my first review. And my first game I'm going to review is Spyro 4 Enter the Dragonfly. Now I will be reviewing other games in the Spyro franchise, Tekken franchise, Grand Theft Auto, Borderlands, any game you guys want, I will review it. Let's make that one clear there. And I will also be reviewing TV shows and movies. You guys can suggest what I will be reviewing, and I will do it. Now, how I'm going to rate it is on a 1 to 10 scale. I'm going to call it mega points just so we can be a little fucking original. Okay, guys, so yeah, let's get on with it. Spyro 4 Enter the Dragonfly was released on November 5th, 2002, and was supposed to be released about a year later, but it got rushed. So there's lots of glitches and bugs I will be discussing throughout this review. Now, Check 6 Games did not do a great job creating this game. I first got it about 6 years ago. I went through it and I was not impressed. So first we're going to talk about Spyro 4 Enter the Dragonfly is a 3D platformer, which that genre was started by Super Mario 64. So I expect 3D platformers to live up to that standard. Does Spyro Enter the Dragonfly do it? Nope. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly is a very clunky game. I have the GameCube version, so when I play the game, the load times, they're not god-awful, but I've heard horror stories about the load times on the PS2. Does Spyro Enter the Dragonfly compare to the original PS1 games? No, it doesn't. The original Spyro games, you know, Year of the Dragon, Spyro the Dragon, and Ripto's Rage, all controlled very tight. Spyro controlled well, he was fun to use, and in this game, he just kind of feels a little, how would I word it, messy. When you glide, there are like glitches where he'll just stop gliding, he'll just fall to his death. Speaking of like glitches, this game is full of them, and I'll be showing you a couple of good ones later on in the video. How do the minigames hold up? They're decent at best. The Spyro 2 minigames and Spyro 3 minigames were very fun and enjoyable. And for a couple examples are like getting the monkeys in the barrel for Hunter, or getting the fish for that cat. But in this game, you just get generic tank. You gotta get some farm animals for this farmer guy. So yeah, out of the gameplay, I'd give it maybe a 4 out of 10 on gameplay. I'm just kidding, guys. But no, for real though, the graphics are not the best in this game. As you can see there was some pop in there, and that is a common occurrence. That happens a lot. You can see the kite glitching there, and you can see like Spyro's character model is like very doughy and clayey, and you would expect the particles and effects to be better from a PS1 game, but the PS1 Spyro actually looks better than this Spyro. This Spyro looks like a reject compared to that Spyro. And you could even see here, like, with the whirlwind here that lifts you up, it's like, it doesn't look nearly as good as the one on the PlayStation. And this game is a multi-platform game. But if it's on the PS2, it should run better than a game on the PS1. And this game just doesn't do that. It's not an improvement. I would call this a downgrade. And this is actually a quote from Insomniac's president, saying that the game is like a disaster. It's not good. I personally don't think it's a disaster, but the graphics are not the best. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. The music is actually one of the only aspects I like about this game, and I feel it's where this game shines the most, is its music. The music was created by Stuart Copeland, who composed the previous 3 games as soundtrack, and he even was drummer for The Police, which is a rock band. After this game, Stuart Copeland did not compose any more music for Spyro. He left after this one. Probably because he saw it and he was just disgusted with the final product. So yeah. The loading, isn't it fun to watch? No, seriously, this is how bad the loading is in this game. Look how long it's taking. It just won't end. Lord help us. So what I'm going to be showing you now, guys, is a sample of the music from the game by Stuart Copeland. This game is not that fun to play. As I previously mentioned, the mini games are very devoid of anything. They're hard to control. They don't make much sense. And well, Spyro doesn't control any better either. He controls a little bit better than how he controls in the mini games. And the story is very boring. There's not that much to do. You know how the previous Spyro games had boss fights? This one only has one boss fight. And it's at the very end of the game, or the very beginning, because you could just glitch to them with a little glitch by the beach area in the second part of the hub world. So as you guys know, I have combined the scores now from each category, and now I'm going to be giving you guys the final verdict, which I think is right for this game. The game is very mediocre. So, I think it only deserves 5 out of 10. It's a very mediocre experience. It's far from the worst thing you'll ever play. Like, big rigs over the road racing or something like that. It's not like that horrible. But this is not a good game, and it is not a recommendation. So, yeah, that's my review for Spyro 4 Enter the Dragonfly. It's my first review I have ever made, so I know it's not that great, but it's something. It's something for my channel, and I always do my best to do good for you guys. So, thank you for watching. Love you, and goodbye.